Timeout Bentonville. It's running. Fouls on Cameron Phillips. Her second.
Hopefully we're back now. We're experiencing some severe internet issues, and We apologize for that. This has really been a good basketball game. The Lady Bears trying to get some tough competition against these Bentonville Lady Tigers. Have been behind till Anna got on it, hit a big three, and had some really nice assists. Hate that you knew that there's one right there from Cadence Fleming to Cameron Smith. That makes it 27-18.
Buzz, that's a 9-0 run right now. The Lady Bears are on.
Well, I am keeping my fingers crossed that this Band-Aid that we have is going to stop the bleeding. And we apologize to all of our Grizzly Sports Network viewers, all the Lady Bear fans. Boy, Isabella with a tough rebound there.
That's what they've been doing well all night, Buzz.
Anna goes to the floor to get the loose basketball. So the Lady Bears were down 10-6 after the first quarter. 54 seconds left in the first half, up 27-18. Makes her free throw. That gives her 10 points for tonight.
Same steal back there for the Tigers.
To a 10-point lead. We really didn't see that coming the way it started out in the first quarter.
They didn't shoot very well. But I'll tell you what they did do. They rebounded well. And that's what kept them in the game early, was the rebounding.
Up by 11.
On both ends of the floor.
So they're getting away with a lot of steps. As Cambry Phillips hits a big three there with 33 seconds left. They'll get back within 8 points.
Lady Tigers shot the ball well from the three-point line tonight.
Just 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's going to go against Cambry Phillips.
Fouls on Cambry Phillips. Her third personal foul.
The official didn't really blow the whistle. He was waiting
for her.
No, he didn't. He wanted her to back off, but she wouldn't.
Well, that's the 15th foul, so they'll put them in, put our Lady Bears at the line on a good, if you want somebody at the line, that's who you want right there, especially with 15 seconds left in the half. Back to a 10-point lead. The Lady Tigers probably get the last shot here in the first half. Phillips for 5 seconds. And they may not get it off. Isabella's going to steal it, and that's going to end the first half. 31-21 after 2 periods. We're going to take a break and see if we can't figure out if this Band-Aid's going to last or not. Stay with us. We'll be back.
This is Matthew Blaylock for Blaylock Heating and Air Conditioning. I was born, raised, and still live in Fort Smith. As a proud graduate of Fort Smith Northside High School, I would like to take this time to thank all the teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff that make the Fort Smith Public School District special. We are a partner in education with the district, and I urge you to support the students and educators in your community and invest in their futures. The students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, and go Grizzlies.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
All right, welcome back to Bentonville as we are at halftime of the Lady Bear game. 31-21 is the score, and I feel real good about that because we were down 10-6 after the first quarter, but we've got Coach Wilmoth here, and I hope that we've got enough volume where you can hear us. We've struggled with this internet from the time we thought we were on the air. It's been going back and forth. We're in, we're out. But hopefully we're in right now. Coach, thanks for coming up.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate that. Hope you had a good ride up the hill.
Yes, sir. It wasn't bad. Started raining on us a little bit. You can tell that the temperature's starting to drop. So
yeah,
hopefully we can get home and get inside and everything's fine on that end of things.
Yeah, you're going up against the Bentonville team. It's 2-1 in the conference. The 2 wins they have against Southside and Heritage.
Yes, sir.
Lost against Harbor last week. But, you know, really in this conference, especially on the road, hey, they're all tough.
Yes, sir. And the thing is, you know, I've had a couple coaching buddies reach out and check and see how things are going. And one of my good friends the other day said, man, you look at the conference schedule that y'all have played, you've probably played the toughest so far. So for us, it's just every day trying to get better, trying to continue to improve and dig ourselves out of this hole and see what we can do.
A lot of basketball this week.
How
does that affect your team when you're constantly, you know, on a court where it counts instead of trying to get better? You're trying to win a game.
Yes, sir. Well, Wednesday we kind of made that a lighter day. Watch film, trying to improve that way, and then from watching film, we then took
hey, wait a minute. As if our progress, as our broadcast ain't bad enough, we have the principal here while you're trying to talk, putting the cold ice bottle on your neck.
Well, he knows I'm probably going to get a little heated here in a few minutes, so
he's getting you prepared.
He's getting me prepped like a boxer, you know. So we lifted Wednesday, watched some film, and then Thursday we got back on the floor, and tonight, again, we're going to be undersized. This is a really big Bentonville team. They're going to switch defenses up from man to zone. And for us, one of the things we're trying to focus on tonight is trying to shoot within 15 seconds and try to get it up and down as much as we can to neglect size.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, we'll see what we can do with that, Buzz. And, you know, Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face.
That's right.
It's what you do after that matters. So.
And the thing about us is, like you said, we're undersized. We don't match up against most teams, so you have to change the way you're going to win a game or stay in a game. Your strategy has to be this. Hey, if our shooting percentage isn't good, because we got to shoot a bunch.
Yes, sir.
And we got to shoot from way out. So our percentage needs to be good.
And I felt like the thing is you know, now Fayetteville was a different situation, but Bentonville West, you look at the stats and we got 28 or 29 threes up. And that's kind of what we have to do. And if we're making them, we're in ball games. If not, we're gonna struggle. And,
that's it.
You know, and then when you get an offensive putback from time to time, it's like hitting the lottery.
Right.
That's just not something we really can hang our hats on right now. And our guys, every day they're showing up. You know, as a staff, we keep trying to put things together because every game is different for us. It's different in how we have to approach it because some teams we match up a little bit better with, some teams size-wise, so we have to completely change, and they're adapting. It's something that, you know, it's not easy, but they understand that it's given us the best opportunity to win games.
This field house is more of an older style facility. And when your players, and even you as a coach, when you go to a different place, sometimes different arenas suit the eye of the shooter a little bit better. And you're used to playing in bigger arenas.
Yes, sir.
How does this affect a shooter's eye?
You know, Buzz, I'd like to think I was a pretty decent shooter in my day. So for me, I always thought shooting with a closed backdrop was better.
Right.
And because you can kind of get your depth and understand when it comes to an open end, sometimes it can mess with you because your depth perception.
Exactly.
And so But in the same sense, guys that put in the work can shoot anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And so you can sit here and say, well, this gym, that gym. I've never walked in a gym and saw a shot I didn't like.
Right.
So you gotta just change and be prepared.
Well, the difference between you and me, and it's funny you mentioned the close backdrop, is I was a kicker in high school and college, and when I would kick off, if we were in a stadium that had an end zone seating, the kick looked shorter to me kicking off, and it just gave me that mental advantage. And then if it was an open end zone, I just felt like, God, that's forever. I can't. And I tried to sell that to my kicking coach, and it didn't go over very well.
Sir. I understand that.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck tonight.
Sir.
Thank you again for coming up here. Hopefully we're able to get this in. As soon as you and I get off, then I'm going to find out how the volumes are.
Yes, sir. Sounds good, Buzz. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was Coach Wilmath. We're going to take a quick break and check all of our volumes and our levels. We'll be back after this from Sawyer's.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
With an older car, there's so much maintenance. Knowing that my brakes are covered for life with the Golden Guarantee is a relief. I'd like to be driving this car forever, so that's why I keep taking it back to Midas.
At Escape Camper Vans, we exist to make the outdoors more accessible. We have about 630 vans in our fleet. These vehicles get so much wear and tear. Knowing that there's a warranty on parts through Midas, the Golden Guarantee is so important to our business.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
All right, welcome back to action. Just starting the second half. 31-21 is the score. The Bears, boy, that second quarter was a lot better to us than the first quarter.
A lot better. Well, they outscored them 25-11.
Ricky got that jacket off quick.
He did.
Ooh. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Cameron, and boy, she immediately turned around and I don't know about that. Well, they called it on Isabel. No wonder Cameron turned around.
Yeah, she got all ball.
Boy, this has been a stressful night. Golly.
You and Brandon are handling it well, my friend.
Well, uh-oh, look at this. Boy, you had Anna laying on the floor, and then Tori Otter just laid on top of her. And that was pretty interesting there. I don't know that I've seen that without a whistle being blown, but no whistle. Now Cameron goes to the line. knocked down her first one. That's 12 points tonight for Kansas.
That's a quiet 12 points, too. She hadn't gone off yet like she did Tuesday night.
You know, that's what Anna does. You know, she's constantly, consistently getting points. You don't see a big run at once, but at the end of the night, she's got 25, 26 points. And like I said, it's quiet. Nice position there for Anna to get the defensive rebound. She'll push the floor. The floater off the glass is no good. Here comes Bentonville. That shot off the glass is good.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is a lot of contact out there tonight.
Yeah, I apologize if we do have any Bentonville Lady Tiger viewers. I don't have number 32's name, and I got this from their AD, so I don't know why she was left off of it or if they just changed numbers. But we do apologize for that. Anna's opportunity there in the paint didn't go. Oh, nice reverse layup from Sadie Steele. And Steele cuts it to 7 points.
I think 32's first name is Tori.
Well, they've got Tori Otter, and she is number 12.
Oh, okay.
Now you've got, here's Hazley, and Hazley's not going to take it.
No.
She got on top of Kirsten Baldwin, and that's exactly what happened when Otter laid on top of, she laid on top of Anna at the other end of the floor, so that's a couple of flops that I have not seen. That no whistle was blown. I guess the referee's just trying to keep the order. Don't let it get out of hand. I mean, these two teams, they don't like each other.
No, they don't. And they're both scrappy, too.
And I will say that the arena is definitely not my favorite place to broadcast. I've been here a number of times, and it has never, ever, ever been kind to us. Big time three to get within 4 points of the Lady Bears. You know, their AD and their principal tried to help us for, while we're setting up, but it's just the facility itself, I guess. We've never had any luck here. As long as we can come out with a win on the floor, then I'm going to be happy. Matt Blaylock just got into the bleachers up here with Chris Carter and
that's who that is.
Tender.
Right now, the Ladyville Tigers are on a 7-1 run to open up the third quarter.
What a block by Cameron Smith. That's a big-time reject. And Hazley with a fast break, one-on-one. The underhanded layup is good. And Hazley with 5 points tonight. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with them. Stay with us. Back after this from Resolution Equity Partners.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
Checking back in for the Lady Bears, Ariana Good.
All right, I'm being told that the crowd volume is a little bit high, so they're drowning us out a little, so we'll see if we can't control that volume.
The Bentonville High School percussion session over there is giving us a
loud noise.
They're loud, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of echo in this facility too. Lady Bears up 34-28. Our scoreboard is backwards.
I believe she's a freshman.
Yeah, just got a text from Noel Sanger. Appreciate him tuning in through all this mess we're dealing with. 32 is Jensen Thrasher. Thank you, Noel. She is one of Morgan's old teammates. That helps me a lot. So number 32, Jensen Thrasher. Back to a 4-point game as the Lady Tigers. They're not going to go away easy. No. You know, they got down by 10. That 3-point from Erica off the mark. The offensive rebound from Cameron is good. Aniston Moore on the floor. She'll be slow getting up. So the Lady Bears are up 38-32. Our scoreboard says just the opposite, that the Lady Tigers are up 38-32, but that is not correct.
Coach from Lady Tigers wanted a foul on Cameron Smith on that last possession for the Lady Grizzlies, but I don't think there was any contact. I think she just jumped over him.
Russell checking in for the Lady Tigers.
All right, Bentonville's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Back after this from Randall Ford.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're gonna ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are gonna make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're gonna review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Guys on the table now. The first.
Yeah, Hazley picks up her fourth foul, so Isabella Kendrick will come in for her. We got Kane Teague here, and Kane may be a future broadcaster, but boy, after this, what we're dealing with tonight, he said, I think I'm just going to play basketball and football.
Yeah, I don't really deal with all the technical stuff.
Yeah, Kane, this is one of the things that live stream teams, broadcasters, when there's certain facilities that you really struggle in getting connections. Cabot was one in football. Bentonville is one in basketball. If we could share with the home teams, what they have available we could definitely be able to have a better connection, better stream, better broadcast. But they put you on the opposite side.
Yep.
Basically up in a crow's nest, and you're on your own. Fend for yourself. Boy, it sure makes you appreciate
Grizzly
Arena and Mayo Thompson. And
you bet.
Love being at home. And we will be back in Fort Smith next week, but it will be at Southside Arena.
I want to tell you something. Cameron just put a forearm in the small of the back of their post player. She got away. She didn't get away with it the last time. She got away with it that time. Wow.
Well, we just have to keep an eye on that. And there's going to be a lot of elbows and knees and forearms. Again, these two teams really just don't like each other.
No, they don't. I love it, too. I love this kind of
Erica
basketball.
for three. Let's get one in, and it does. All right, Erica. Boy, that looked good and hit the rim and bounced up. You think, you just bounced the right way, and it did. .45 seconds left in the third. Lady Bears up 41-32. Well, what a nice three. And that was Jensen Thrasher. And thank you to Noel Sanger for giving me that information. Just a freshman. She's got a pretty shot.
Yeah, they can shoot the three as a team.
8 points tonight for Jensen. 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Matea Brown's guilty of the foul. All right, 3.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Isabella will inbound for the Lady Bears. They have to get it off pretty quick here. And to Anna. Anna with 2 seconds pulls up at the free throw line. No go. 41-35 after three. Stay with us. We'll be back with more Lady Bear basketball right after this.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Erica for another three. Fight for the rebound, and that was the Bentonville Lady Tiger just wanted it more than we did as she snatched it away. We just start the fourth quarter. The Bears up by 6. Well, a lot of contact there between Erica and Cambry Phillips, and Erica, boy, she kind of took one across the nose there, but well, if there's a tougher player on the court than Erica Gooden, I'd like to know who it is. And you can see she's just kind of, she's good.
Lady Bears got outscored by 4 in the first, 4 in the third, and outscored the Lady Tigers by 14 in the second, so hopefully that'll repeat itself.
Well, at the buzzer, had to get it off before the shot clock. And I was going to say that was a pretty awkward shot, but Matea Brown had to do something with it. She's 5'7", sophomore. And the Lady Bears 3-1 in conference. The only loss we have against Springdale, 55-52, and that was one of those games where we just really couldn't get anything to go right. And then you had Kathleen Hudson really got on fire in the second half. Well, that pass was intended for Isabella on the backside. You have to be impressed with Cambry Phillips. 5'10", senior. She does a great job with her height and being able to control the ball. A lot of the tall girls, you don't see them control it as well as some of the shorter ones, but boy, she's not one of those.
The Lady Bears picked up 2 quick fouls here in about the last 2 seconds.
And that, you don't want to get into a free throw shooting contest if you don't have to. You like to get the outcome cleared up before you get into that situation.
Good to see Hazley back out on the court.
Yep, she's playing with 4 fouls. Cadence for 3 off the mark. Isabella with the rebound, the left-handed put back. It was no good, out of bounds. Still Lady Bear basketball. Cadence Fleming very aware of who touched it last, guarded it until it went out of bounds. Now Isabella under her basket. Hazley, a wide open 3. Don't give her that. Oh my goodness. Man, I'll tell you what, if you're Tom Halbmeyer, you're going to call timeout like he did, said, do not leave her that wide open. Man, that was, you just almost count that one as soon as it left her hand. Nine-point lead. I'm just trying to hold my mouth just right. Hope you all are too.
Yeah, you need some good luck about you and Brandon have been hooked up short.
It has been, well, this is fixed. Well, that's broke. This is fixed. Well, that's broke.
Can't have nothing.
Can't have nothing. Just want a few nice things.
Just 1 or 2. That's all we need. But no.
Can't do it. Lady Bears with no pressure on the Lady Tigers. Let them get it into the front court with 6 minutes to go in this basketball game. That pass inside to Phillips. She has to go out of bounds to save it. She does. Aniston Moore runs that offense for the Lady Tigers. Well, nice block and take away from Cameron Schmidt. That was Phillips that came in the lane, and boy, you don't want to let her do that. I mean, she's a dangerous player, but what a great job from Cameron Schmidt.
That was
and we threw it away.
Yeah, and Ricky was really, really upset about that pass. He doesn't want that kind of play with that much time and a 9-point lead.
You got to pretty much make every visit now, every visit count.
Yes. He was pretty adamant about that too.
Will Thrasher with a knife moves baseline, left-handed reverse, no go, but Isabella has gotten serious in the paint. That pass to Cadence, back to Isabella. Boy, she's thought about pulling the trigger. Hazley with the head fake, tries to manufacture a shot right outside the lane. Ricky's pointing to his head.
Yep.
Use your head now.
Yep.
Use your head. The Lady Tiger ball. That foul goes against Cadence Fleming. Off the foot of Cambry Phillips.
What a pass.
But yeah, it was a good pass.
Oh, my God.
You got to know your teammate, too,
Yes.
when they're going to break like that. And pass was there, just went off the foot of Cambry Phillips. Got away with one there, Lady Bears. Let's connect on one here.
Shot selection needs to be a little bit better on this possession.
Isabella for three. A little bit strong. Thresher with the rebound. Well, nice pass from Thrasher. Shot won't go. Hazley into the front court. Hazley will take it herself. Puts the right hand floater up. Cadence with the rebound and the put back, and it's good. Well, Cadence having a good night. She's always productive regardless if she's scoring or not. She's definitely a difference maker on the court, but that was a nice putback there. 11-point lead with 3:44 to go. On a good call for the foul.
You know, Anna can get away with that down on the block, but out front, top of the key, pushing the guard like that, she's not going to get away with that. And nobody else is either, so. But she's doing a great job guarding that guard. She's making her work.
There you go on a nice steal. That was the takeaway for more one-on-one, and there is no way that you can stop that. And Aniston would have been smart just to let her have that one.
Yes.
Aniston just 5'2", working against the 6-foot Anna Gooden, and Anna, not only does she have the height advantage, but she's got size, just the muscular body that she has, and able to use that left arm. She makes the three-point play there. But yeah, it'd have been smart if Anderson just left that one alone. That cost you a point.
You know, she got all that from her defense.
Yeah, she put a lot of pressure for the toss. And Cadence will be called for the foul, and her sister Kendra, the head freshman coach, is like, no, that's not. I don't believe that was, but anyway, she'll get called for it. I want to apologize for all the problems we've had here tonight with our broadcast, and hopefully we're some smooth sailing now. But whatever the outcome it is, we could just get a win here with the girls, and I don't want you to go anywhere. We got the boys coming up. Taya Brown made her first one, and she makes her second one. Brown with 5 points on the night. She's down by 12. Hazley wide open three. Don't do that. Hazley Grotejohn. She will make you pay if you just give her that shot. Now there is a sense of urgency being down by 15.
Yep.
And Lady Tigers putting up really sloppy shots. Camera now just works the clock.
That's a smart move by her.
Most any other time she'd have taken a left, got into the paint. Hazley for three. You know, if she makes that, Cadence with the offensive rebound, been really strong offensively tonight. Getting those rebounds, getting the second look opportunities. She'll get 2 shots from the free throw line. Had Hazley made that, I'd have said, well, now you're showing off.
Yeah.
I love watching her shoot. All right, stay with us. We got a 60-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
All right, welcome back to action. Just 2 minutes and 34 seconds left.
The Buzz Lady Bears outscoring them so far 11-2 in this quarter, and the Lady Tigers have not made a field goal in this quarter. They've only put up 2 free throws on the board in the fourth quarter.
The Lady Bears are doing a good job putting defensive pressure on them, making them take really sloppy shots. Cadence Fleming will have a couple of free throws here. Makes her first one. Makes them both. Cadence 8 on the night. You know, the crowd was really in the first half.
Yep.
And you kept thinking, man, this is going to be one of those, it's going to go down to that last 60 seconds if the Lady Bears don't start converting some of those second look opportunities. And, a 3 here and there, but boy, they sure turned it around.
They did. And it's their rebounding and their defense like it usually always is with the Lady Bears.
Thrasher off the glass is good.
And their first field goal comes with 1:57 left in the game. I should say first field goal of the fourth quarter.
Shot clock at 7. Where you go, Hazley. Boy, she makes it look easy, doesn't she?
Yep, she does.
Thrasher for 3. Well, you watch number 32.
Yep,
Jensen Thrasher, you can see, well, she's going to be an extremely good ball player. She already is, but as she gets more time being just a freshman, well, she's got a huge future.
And I don't know what the Lady Tigers record is, but I think they're a better team than what their record reflects.
Yeah, they're 12-5, 2-1 in the conference. No, they beat North Little Rock. And I'm not sure, since we're not in the Central anymore, I hadn't kept up as closely as I used to about North Little Rock and Conway and Cabot. But usually North Little Rock puts out a pretty good team.
Yeah, I tell you what, the second, fourth quarters tonight for the Lady Bears, their defense was just, I think Ricky Smith had to remind them what gets them to where they're at, and what wins games for them is defense and rebounding.
Isabella back in for Cadence. And when she comes off the floor, when Cadence got off the floor, Ricky was there to hug her and say, hey, great night. You can see the relief with Ricky right now with 21.7 seconds left, being up 17. It's he just wants to get out of here and get back down the hill. Got to go to Maverick Arena on Tuesday. And on paper, that ought to be a big blowout. Nice 3 from Aniston Moore. That makes 9 points for the 5'2" 10th grader. And that's how this game will end, 56-42. So the Lady Bears were able to get out of here with the win. And
wow.
Between everything that was happening broadcast-wise and what was going on in the first quarter of this game, and I was like, golly, man, I must have got up on the wrong side of the bed. Kane, how's your day been so far?
It's been pretty good.
Been good?
It took a while to get up here. I took a nap in the car.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I was
So
pretty
did
tired.
you? How'd y'all do last night?
We lost.
Did you?
Yeah, Springdale Central.
Well, so what time did y'all leave this afternoon to come up here?
About 4.
4. Well, you're going to ride back in the Grizzly Sports Network van, aren't you?
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Well, we're looking forward to that trip. Jordan will find us something good to eat after we get through here. But anyway, have about 15 minutes before tip-off with the Grizzlies and the Tigers. So we're going to take a break and check all of our levels again. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
This is Matthew Blaylock for Blaylock Heating and Air Conditioning. I was born, raised, and still live in Fort Smith. As a proud graduate of Fort Smith Northside High School, I would like to take this time to thank all the teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff that make the Fort Smith Public School District special. We are a partner in education with the district, and I urge you to support the students and educators in your community and invest in their futures. The students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, and go Grizzlies.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
I would say welcome back to Tiger Arena, but really say welcome back to Tiger Fieldhouse. This is not an arena. This is one of those that was an upgrade from the old field houses that would have been one of the nicer places that you would have played in until they started building what you see now at Grizzly Arena. And we talked to a couple of the coaches beforehand, and, they would like to spend some money to remodel this one. And, I think if you do spend the money on it, try to figure out a way to get a better connection.
Yeah.
And that's something I think you need to floor plan before you really get started.
In this day and time, it sure is.
Yeah, because there's so many ways that you can make a stream go really flawlessly, with the exception of how bad your broadcasters are. So we
well, you're always
nothing we can do about that. But
you're always under the gun.
Yeah,
for that.
But having a good live stream team and able to overcome some unfavorable conditions, that puts a lot of pressure on you. But if they do remodel, I hope they figure out a way to make this a more friendly place for the visitors. Blair Cartwright does the broadcast actually works for Mascot Media, but he'll do Fayetteville's, he'll do Fayetteville football, Bentonville. I think he'll do some basketball. He does a great job. And again, everybody has tried to help us. Just so many holes you got to fill, but right now I think that we at least have got them plugged up. I'd like to see it last through our Grizzly game. Lady Bears won theirs 56-42. JV girls were in it all the way up to the end, lost 45-41.
That was a good game.
Yes, sir, it sure was. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. I don't have all of the numbers, but what I do have as far as point production, Cameron Schmidt, I believe she ended up with 14. Cadence had 11. No, check that. She had 8. Hazley had 13. Anna had 16. I was really spending so much time trying to figure out all the issues. And hey, thank you for everybody that sent me texts. Coach Fitz said I probably got about 109 of them. And he's pretty accurate, but that means a lot of people are trying to watch, and we apologize for the inconvenience for that. But thank you for all your help letting us know what you're seeing, and so we know how to fix whatever that problem is. About 2.5 minutes before player introduction. Our Grizzlies are 8-7, 0-4 in conference. We lost to Fayetteville Tuesday, 75-42. Other losses are against Springdale, Rogers, and Bentonville West. The Bentonville Tigers are 10-6, 2-1 conference. They lost to Harbor earlier this week, 72-63. Their 2 wins are against Southside and Heritage. They're coached by Kyle Pennington. Blair Pennington, assistant coach. Shay Baldwin, assistant coach. Our Grizzlies head coach, as you always get to hear at halftime of the Lady Bear game, Cody Wilmath.
That's always a good interview with him that y'all do there at halftime.
Interviews, and Jeff, I've been doing them for years.
Yep.
And there are some coaches that do the job for you, and he's one of them. And easy to talk to, easy to get answers from. Ricky Smith is the same way. Mike Fallure was the same way.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, it's always fun to interview those guys because they're not going to really hold anything back.
No.
They're going to give you the good and the bad. And right now what Cody's having to deal with is matchups.
Yep. And he's going to have a tough time with that tonight, too, because he told me Bentonville was
tall.
He said they weren't as big as Springdale, but he said they're still pretty good size.
Boy, is the 6A West loaded.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And now the starting lineups. First for the visitors. At guard 5'10", senior number 1, Derek Shepard. At guard 5'7", sophomore number 2, Kyrell Black. At forward a 6'1", junior number 10, Antoine Thomas. At forward a 6'4", senior number 22, Alex Flake. And at center a 6'5", junior number 23, Garland Taylor. The head coach for the Grizzlies is Cody Womack.
And Cody said earlier, what they're going to have to do since they don't match up well, it's about the perimeter shooting.
Yes.
He wants to get it off in 15 seconds. And if you get some open shots, one of the guys that can shoot that three for you is Derek Shepard. He didn't have a three in the last game, and that is rare.
That is very rare for
but
him.
Between Enoch Slater, Derek Shepard, Alex Flake, man, you have got some really big-time three-point shooters, and we just need that game to where some of those start falling.
Yeah, Derek was off last week. I think Flake got in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah,
early against Fayetteville on Tuesday night, and that kind of put him off for the night. But hopefully he'll stay out of foul trouble tonight. And Shep, but the coach at Bentonville is going to do the same thing their girls coach did. Don't let Hazley shoot an open three. They're not going to give.
Well, that's the thing about Derek, and he knows that going into the game, that they're going to take that perimeter away from him, or maybe not to begin with, but if he hits one, then they're going to be on him. It's like Coach said, they're going to go a lot of man, they're going to go a lot of zone, and if they get in that zone, you get a chance to shoot that three. Look for them to flip.
Oh, good job.
Antoine loses the handle on it, but nice job by Antoine Thomas. Wow, that's the way it's going to be. That was Elijah Wilhelm, 6'9" senior. I think he's taller than that. You just look at him.
Yeah, he's big.
And trying to offset some of the size. Garland Taylor, 6'5", is starting tonight. Shep had it stolen. That was Miles Grant with the steal. That three-pointer on the way from where? No good. All right, here comes Shep. Bears down 2-0, just getting into the start of this game. That pass underneath to Antoine. Man, they tried to get it back to Garland and just lost it in that congestion in the paint. Wide open three, no good. Taylor with the rebound.
Northside hadn't gotten the shot off yet because of turnovers. They need to correct that right here.
Flake will pull the trigger on the three. Just a little bit short. Wilhelm inside. That left-handed shot is no good, but he's fouled. And that's going to be Garland Taylor's job. He's 6'5", a junior. He hasn't been a starter, but he's starting tonight. They're trying to even up that height disadvantage a little bit.
And he's outweighs him a little bit too.
Yeah, he's a big young man. Wilhelm's second free throws in and out. Harvey Ware gets the rebound. The three-point shot is no good. Ware with the rebound. Check that. Taylor with the rebound. Tyrell for three. Yes, sir. All right, Kyrell ties it up at three. He hit 2 threes our last game.
Yes,
against Fayetteville. Boy, that looked like he was a little bit off balance when he took that. Was Javen Williams. and he's a guy that can hurt you. 6'3" senior, has been a great player for the Tigers. Head fakes from Alex Flake into the lane. Now back out to Shep. Shep inside. And Shep was fouled on the baseline. And that was Micaiah Dowda. Dowda 6'6".
6'9", 6'6", 6'8", man.
Some big kids on the floor. Shep way out for the three. I thought he was going to call for glass to start. He didn't call, and boy, you should have. You might have had a change there. That left-handed three is in and out. No good. That was Dowda with the miss.
Good job of blocking out the big fella.
Here comes a big fella. Dowda's first bucket of the night is a easy dunk.
Yeah, he picked Shep's pocket pretty good there.
Yeah, Shep had a look, couldn't get it to go. Cameron Akbar going to check into the game. He's at the scorer's table. Cameron Akbar. You don't remember Skandor Akbar, do you?
Oh, yeah, Skandor Akbar. Heck yeah, man. I think he was from Lake Okeechobee, Louisiana, wasn't he?
I'm going to go along with that.
Okay.
Now, Akbar, 6'4" senior. He's going to come in for Elijah Wilhelm. Now, Enoch Slater comes in for Taylor. Slater, who's normally a starter, has the ability to drain some threes. Bears down by 5 here with 4:40 to go in the first. Well, guess you hold your mouth just right.
Yep.
Williams was able to get that floater to go. 5 points is Dowda with the steal. Well, the Bears are going to take a timeout, down 12-3. I've seen some good teams already this year. Springdale, to me, was the best I've seen. But I tell you what, these guys right here, I haven't seen Harbor play yet. Harbor's got some good kids on their team. Jackson Conley, who I thought was one of their best players, transferred to Springdale.
That didn't hurt their lineup any.
No, and he did well against us. But like I said, I haven't seen Harbor play, and Harbor's the only team that has beat this team. And I'm like, Harbor must be pretty stout.
Yeah, I think Harbor is really good. They have a guy that's committed to Washington, I think. And then they have a guy that plays EYBL, which is like the Nike circuit.
Yeah.
And he's only in 10th grade.
Yeah, and I saw an article on him the other day. All right, Antoine drives the lane, puts the shot up. There you go, Antoine.
Antoine Thomas.
They needed that.
So Antoine gets the rebound, and here he comes. It's one-on-one, puts it up, and it's good. So back-to-back buckets from Antoine Thomas. Antoine made a couple of shots that aren't that easy, look pretty easy.
There we go.
Blake with the steal. Alex to Shep. Shep with that step. It doesn't go, just a little strong with it. Here comes Dowda. Wow, that guy is... Oh, that was Williams. I'm sorry about that, Dowda.
How many steps did he take?
Javen Williams is 6'3", and Black's three-pointer off the mark. Harry Ware with the rebound. Harry's a small guy on the floor, 6'4", junior. No, he's a senior also. That was Akbar. Quinn Hosley, 6'3", junior.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 31, Quinn Hosley.
He's going to come in for Ware. 14-7 if you're just joining us. The Lady Bears won theirs 56-42, and it was really close for 3 quarters. Flake with the head fake, passed up. Shep won't. Shep takes the 3. Will not go. Javen Williams with the rebound. Plays bigger than 6'3", guys.
Grizzlies just haven't found the range yet, but they will.
Here comes the 3, too strong. That's Dowda with the rebound. Shep interrupts the flow, but they'll get it back. And that's going to go against Kyrell.
Wow.
Thought we were going to get a charge there, and so did Chris Carter.
So did Shep.
Black for Northside is second. Come on, Akbar, go on, shoot 2.
Max Young, well, they were going to put Max at the scorer's table, and Coach Wilmath changed his mind. He's got Taylor back at the scorer's table. Wilhelm will come back in. He'll come back in for the Tigers. Miles Grant's going to come in. Enoch Slater's in the ball game. He'll come in for Kyrell Black. A lot of changes here with 2:13 left in the first. Akbar's free throw is good. Taylor works for it. Akbar just slapped it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Chip goes down, loses control of it. From where we're sitting, we can't see it. It looks like it's going to be.
Well, I thought they called traveling on Bentonville. And they pointed toward.
This should be Grizzly basketball. The referees are going to have a discussion there.
And now they call it traveling on. Well, I don't know what. Traveling on Bentonville, I guess.
Well, Alex is going to inbound, so it's Grizzly basketball. Now Max is going to come in.
Max Young checking in for Northside.
Taylor comes out. A lot going on here with 1:41 to go. Flake find that open player to go way to the left side of the court. That shot off the glass. I'm not sure if he thought where the shot clock was. That was Slater. About a 40-footer. Here comes Shep. Boy, this is going to be something. What's he going to do here? You got to go against the 6'9" Wilhelm. He makes him foul him. So Shep will run to the free throw line. Great job from Derek Shepard.
I believe Shep's got him on the hang time.
Yeah, you got 5'10" going against 6'9". Very effective from Shep. I mean, he knows what to do. He deals with that when he goes, and he didn't mind going into the paint. Shep's first free throw is good. First point of the night for Derek Shepard. Now Taylor back in for Alex Flake. Shep makes them both. From the elbow. That was Williams. And he'll get called for the foul. You see that a lot. When you miss a shot you think you should make, a little frustration. You go after the basketball, you get called for a foul. That's what happened then to Javen Williams. Williams has 7 of the 16 points. Glad he's a senior, but I've been having to watch him for too long.
You know, you go back to that guy missing the shot and then fouling right after that. Coaches preach that every day. Don't compound a bad play with another bad play.
Well, right there's an example of
same thing.
Pretty much the same thing. It wasn't a shot. It was just when you lose the basketball, you try to get it back. Dowda comes back in. The Trof Halls. Will Williams has his shot blocked. That was Taylor. Well, Max almost got the steal, the fast break. Whoa, boy, that was, oh my goodness. Wow, that was Dowda. He took a couple of licks, I mean, back to back.
Flying high.
He'll get a couple of free throws, but man, you watch it on TV, I say it every game. It really it doesn't do it justice how physical this game is. Dowda misses his first free throw. Kyrell and Alex back in the ball game for Max and Taylor. Dowda, and I think a little bit of that. I think he's a little gun shy, missing those two free throws like that. There we go. Enoch Slater. First three of the night for Enoch Slater. I'm telling you, he's a little bit shook up. Dowda with another miss. That was right at the buzzer. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. That was Miles Grant. Grant hadn't hit a shot all night. Knocks the three down. 19-12 is the score. Stay with us. We'll be back for quarter number 2 after this.
With an older car, there's so much maintenance. Knowing that my brakes are covered for life with the Golden Guarantee is a relief. I'd like to be driving this car forever, so that's why I keep taking it back to Midas.
At Escape Camper Vans, we exist to make the outdoors more accessible. We have about 630 vans in our fleet. These vehicles get so much wear and tear. Knowing that there's a warranty on parts through Midas, the Golden Guarantee is so important to our business.
(19-12) after one. Jeff, I will say this. They got us down pretty big.
Yep.
And they just hit a three to make it 19-12, but got it back within 4. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was. And their defense is what's keeping Northside in the game right now. They're not shooting the ball very well. I think their shot selection has been pretty good. It's just not falling, and they need to do a better job of rebounding. They're giving up too many second chance opportunities for Bentonville, so they need to tighten that up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's like we talked about earlier. Shep, who is probably the best three-point shooter on the floor, has a couple of free throws. Hadn't had a look yet, but that's the defense that they want to enforce to make sure that guy doesn't beat you. And I don't know how you stop that.
You can't.
Wilhelm into the paint. That's 5 points for Elijah 6'9" Wilhelm.
That was such a quick move, too.
The thing about his 6'9", it's a healthy 6'9".
Yes, sir.
Antoine will go ahead and pull the trigger on the three.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and count that one. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
How did that stay out?
Let me go down and tell the clock keeper that.
Please do.
Right back.
Wilhelm with a bounce pass. Now kicks it back out for that three-point. Potential shot doesn't go. Slater to the floor. Gets the rebound.
Well, Coach Wilmath is wanting them to run.
That was Ware with the miss. Slater, we thought about the three, but that 6'9" will change your mind in a hurry. Inside to Antoine, back out to Kyrell. Boy, you got Williams all over Shep. Slater for three. There we go. All right. Enoch back-to-back threes. How do you throw it over the head of Wilhelm? Shep, boy, he thought about it.
He wanted to. Oh,
here comes that three again, and he is lighting it up. Light it up, Enoch. 9 points for Enoch Slater, 21-18. He's keeping us in it. He didn't start. They started Taylor. They wanted that height matchup, and Taylor did a great job.
He did.
But you had to get your three-point shooter back in there, and he has done his job.
You touched on this before the game that Coach Wilmot, that's what he wanted to do, is hit from the perimeter, and right now that's what the Grizzlies are doing. It's got them back in this game to within 3 points. And let's just see how the next 6 minutes plays out. Hopefully they can keep that hot hand going. Maybe that'll open up the middle a little bit.
You know, he also said, just like Ali or Tyson, if you got to plan until you get hit in the mouth. And, you know, these guys definitely have a plan against the Grizzlies. They've got the size advantage. They've got some good shooters. But, you know, right now, Slater's hitting them in the mouth. Well, Akbar just did a good job on the baseline, able to get that easy look. You got to cut him off. Antoine, he had a chance there, lost it, knocked out of his hands as he was going up for the shot, but he had a lane there.
Yes, he did, and Coach Wilmot wants to know where the foul is on that play.
This will be Kyrell underneath the basket. Shep, there you go, Derek. Shepard's first bucket of the night. He doesn't care how you get them. Threes, twos, just keep hitting the buckets. Akbar has been stripped.
Good
Here
steal.
comes Shep, it's one-on-one. And Akbar's, I was going to say Akbar made, no, check that. That was Miles Grant. What a great job he did against Shep and almost got the ball back.
He did. That was a good play, good hustle play.
We can see that Williams is on Slater now.
Yep. Just such quick hands on both these teams. You can't lose your focus for a second.
No, if you take your eye off the ball, somebody's taking it to the hole. Slater had that one partially blocked, and that was Williams that blocked it. Again, Williams is 6'3", but he plays a lot taller than that. Well, Flake's trying to do a number on Wilhelm.
Well, he's got him wrapped up, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Go get him now.
Just so quick in there.
Yeah, that's hard to stop.
And it counts. Fouls on Alex Flake for Northside. His first. Back into the Tigers, Cade Truffles.
Nat's going to come out, and Truffles is going to come in as Wilhelm try to convert this and one. Too strong, Antoine, with the rebound. Bears down by 5.
Bears have gotten within 3 a couple of times. See if they can do it again or get within 2.
Whoever's got the hot hand, that's where you're going to see Williams. He's going to be called for traveling. And, yeah, that was all caused by Dowda. He knew the pass was going to come back to Flake, and as soon as Antoine got in the air, Dowda made his move, and Antoine said, "No, I'll just go ahead and take the travel."
I'm with
Akbar coming down the baseline, and
I'm with the lady down here in front of us. She stands up and says, what about that travel? Why is that not traveling?
You don't get the crowd reaction when the team in white does it.
No.
Wilhelm. Hard to stop. You know, you have to. Yeah, you have to understand we've got Principal Carter and Rick Tender sitting really close to us. That backhanded pass intended for Shep, just a little out of his reach, and Coach Wilmath is saying you got to protect that basketball.
Yeah, they've got to get a shot off on every possession. They can't afford to turn the ball over to this team the way they're playing right now.
I think that was Dowda. That was Dowda. Yeah, he said Williams gave him credit for the points. That was Makai Dowda. 6 points tonight for him. Ship drives the baseline, the reverse. You know, he takes it in on Dowda and Wilhelm both and was able to get the shot off. Quinn Hosley back in. And they'll give Akbar a well-deserved break here. And the reason I said Principal Carter and Tender, but they're pretty entertaining. I know
they are.
If you're hearing it over the broadcast, it's three-pointer from Alex Flake. Yes! There we go. Alex hangs the net up. What arch from Alex Flake. First bucket tonight for Alex. It's a big one.
That was huge. They needed to stop the bleeding, and he did it.
And normally he doesn't have that much arch, and here comes a three-pointer from Dowda. That was in and out. Flake with perfect position to get the rebound. And Williams with the steal. Then Alex steals it right back, dishes it. Derek's just going to back off.
Good job.
That was smart. Get a better look at it here.
He saw he didn't have the numbers. And
Flake for three. It's on the way. And the net still hung up from his last trip down the floor. Nice three-point shot. That was Hosley. Hosley hadn't taken a shot tonight until then.
Grizzlies need a basket here.
Here comes the three from Shep. No.
Man.
All right, under a minute to go, first half. Uncontested three for Dowda. Off the back of the rim, Shep to Antoine. Antoine back to Shep in the lane. Couldn't draw the iron there. Took an awkward shot. He was off balance.
He wanted to try to draw the foul there, but there was no contact.
Cody definitely frustrated. He's looking down the bench, and he is definitely frustrated as the Tigers want to take the last shot here up by 9. Four seconds left. Flake, can you get the shot off? And here it comes.
Go get in there.
Off the glass. 32-23 after the first half. We'll be back with more Grizzly basketball and the Randall Ford halftime after this.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
To 23 is the score at halftime. Give you some stats, scoring stats here in the Randall Ford halftime. For the Bentonville Tigers, Cameron Akbar has 6, Miles Knapp has 3, Javian Williams has 7, Makai Dowda has 6, Elijah Wilhelm has 7. For the Grizzlies, Derek Shepard has 4. Kyrell Black has a 3. Antoine Thomas has 4. Enoch Slater has 3 threes. It gives him 9. Alex Flake has a big 3 too. Yep, we had 5 threes in the first half, but we're just not producing anything in the paint. We're getting a lot of potential opportunities, but normally when you see our guys get into the paint, if they're not making the shot, we're getting free throws, but we're not getting the free throws.
No, they're not getting any fouls called, and That has a lot to do with Bentonville's defense.
Well, the height is just overwhelming.
It's just – and that's what Northside faces just about every team they play against in the 6A West. Every team's going to be taller than them, it seems like, and that's what Coach Wilmoth and his staff had to face, and they had to come up with some way to counteract that. And if they're not hitting from the floor, it's going to be a long night for them because they have a hard time with being outsized that they're not getting any second chance points. And being outside on the other end, they're giving up. Not necessarily the other team scoring a lot of second chance points, but they're getting the opportunities to do that, to score some second chance points and sometimes even third chance points. But I think what Coach Wilmoth is really frustrated with, and I use that word frustrated, I'm not going to use the word that I know what he is because I've been there, is they get a turnover or they make a big play and then they turn the ball right back over. He's really frustrated about that. They need to cut that out, and they need to you're not going to eliminate them, but you need to limit the number of second chances that the Tigers are getting on their offensive end of the floor.
So these two teams are always physical. It doesn't matter, what the sport is between these Bentonville and Northside. You watch the Lady Bears in the game before this and how physical that was. But this, you watch Dowda tried to take a shot, man. He got hammered twice. Looked like he was boxing and just took a couple of glancing blows and then tried to shoot some free throws. Missed those, and then the next open opportunity he had, didn't even draw iron. Is a little bit shaken up. Not that anybody wouldn't be, but it is very physical. And then Kane was telling us that he thought Alex Flake may have lost a tooth. Kane, what happened there? Did you see it?
Yeah, it was after a bucket. The other team got one, and I saw him down on the behind the goal, and he was like holding his mouth. And then I saw one of the cheerleaders pick something up off the ground, and they had it in like a napkin or something. And I saw a girl walk up the stands and had it in her hand, and they were all like pointing at their mouth, like their teeth and stuff.
Well, there again, I mean, that's how physical this game is. You go Max Young, I think he had to get stitches above his eye after a game. And you see that Everett Gooden walking onto the court now. He's had a knee problem. I meant to ask him earlier if he had a CAT scan or MRI to find out exactly what his injury is. I did not do that, so I'm not sure. But boy, he's missed too. That's another kid that is so quick on the floor, can create a lot of turnovers, set up a lot of fast breaks for you. All right, both teams back on the floor. Bentonville actively shooting. Enoch Slater's the only one for the Grizzlies that's shooting right now. He has 3 threes here in the first half. Got about a minute and a half before we start the third quarter. And we're just keeping our fingers crossed that our broadcast holds together for the next 2 quarters. Well, that Lady Bear game was tough. Not just the first half of basketball, but the first half trying to figure out what the heck is going on. It was the videos, the audio, it was connections. Anyway, it's been one of those nights.
Just to let you know that we got a text, or I got a text from the Gooser.
The Gooser.
And he said we were looking good, sounding good.
Good.
And he's really enjoying it. We appreciate him listening. I hope Biggin's listening.
Yeah, Alex back in the group here. That's some toughness right there. Get your tooth knocked out right at the end of the second quarter, and you're back on the floor in the third quarter.
Gotta love it, man.
Gotta love it. Well, a nice second half comeback would sure make this
I think they have a chance.
Situation a lot easier to swallow.
I think they'll have a good chance if they can cut this lead down or even take the lead before the end of the third quarter, but at least cut it down to a 3, to a 1-possession game.
We're going to inbound. That's Kyrell Black. Shep will be there in the backcourt to take the inbound pass. All right, we're underway. 16 minutes left in the game, down by 9. Like he was leaning, trying to figure out where Black was. Just slid a little bit, got called for traveling.
It's not the way you want to start out this half.
Now Garland Taylor back in. Now his job is to try to contain Elijah Wilhelm. Dowda, that shot was off. Alex gets the rebound.
Good defensive possession for the Grizzlies.
Yeah. Shep way out there for 3. You know, he's just wanting to get one under his belt.
That's all it's going to take. You're right.
Well, they're crashing down on Wilhelm. He has to kick it out. That three-pointer's good. Rattled around before it goes in. Gannett makes another 3. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Black's three-point attempt a little bit off. Oh, Wilhelm takes it way out. You know, you think that the only real threat that Elijah Wilhelm is going to be is in the lane, and then he does something like that. Oh, my gosh.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I don't know. And how do you even push out on a guy that's, when you don't have the height to defend that, and he pulls the trigger 6 feet outside the arc, I mean.
And it hits nothing but net.
Yeah.
And, you know, the last couple of times down the floor on Northside offense, I saw 3 Tigers underneath the basket for the rebound and 1 Grizzly. They needed to go.
That's unfair.
Yeah, well, they need to go to the ball.
You got
boards.
Got to go to the.
Yeah, that is unfair. You're right.
Yeah, 3 against 1 is not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. After all the things that have gone on tonight, I'm glad you still have your sense of humor.
Yeah, it's quickly running out. Come on, Shep. There we go.
Attaboy.
7 points for Derek Shepard. It's his first 3 in 7 quarters. Well, Woods missed a good opportunity there. Grizzlies will get the ball, but Williams had the look that he wanted.
Yes, he did.
Couldn't convert it. Rail's going to have to get it in. And boy, he thought he could get it to Shep, but it was stolen, and Williams gets the easy layup.
That was a great outlet pass. I hate to say that, but it was.
Yeah, just a steal by Nat. And, you know, he tried to force the pass to Shep, but he was running out of time. Shep for another 3. You can tell that was going to be a little bit off. points for Makai Dowda. All right, Shep pulls the trigger. Just can't get the field. Dowda for three. Boy, he liked it. Right up till the time that it went off the front of the rim.
Kate Troffholz, Quinn Mosley, Harry Ware checking in for the Tigers.
Troffholz and Harry Ware. And Akbar will check in for the Bentonville Tigers.
Need a bucket here bad.
Slater, who hit 3 threes in the first half. Yeah, they're getting some open threes.
Yeah, they are. They're getting good looks.
Yep.
They're just not falling. Boy, that's so quick.
Now that was pretty. Nice job by Kyrell Black. You know, you got a guy that's as small as Kyrell Black, 5'7", goes into the lane like that. Pretty sure he's going to kick it out. Man, he found the open Antoine for the bucket. Shep has his shot blocked by Dowda. No, that was Williams. Shot clock at 7. Williams going to have to get it up or take an awkward shot, and he finds a way to let it roll out. He looked like he did a good job cutting him off in the lane, and he was able to hit the fall away. All right, Kyrell Black gets a couple of free throws. Well, we just have not been at the line.
No.
That's his second. Kyrell Black's allowed to shoot 2.
Kyrell makes his first one. You look at the lack of fouls, no team fouls on the Grizzlies. With a minute 32 left in the third quarter, just one team foul against Bentonville.
Yeah, and you look at the field goals.
And how physical it's been.
Oh, God.
No whistles.
Yeah.
Kyrell makes them both. Max will come in for Kyrell.
And unfortunately for the Grizzlies, they've only made 2 field goals in this half. And again, I'm going to say it again, they're getting good looks. The shots are just not falling.
When you don't match up height-wise like the Grizzlies do, you're going to live and die by the perimeter.
That's it. And that's one of the things Coach Wilmath said during halftime of the girls' game.
Well, Enoch thought he was going to be able to get the charge. But Wilhelm converts the layup. Antoine, you go ahead and take the 3. They give it to him, but
another good look.
Under a minute to go in the third. Wilhelm will spin, kicks it back out. Moore's three-pointer's good. That's Ware's first bucket tonight. 3 seconds left. Shep, long range three. After 3 quarters, we are down now by 21, 51-30. We'll take a quick break and come back with the last 8 minutes. Stay with us.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
Okay, and what do you do to make up 21 points in 8 minutes?
Play defense, get rebounds, and just get easy buckets in transition, and that's just to try to get back in the game.
Well, if we could make something good happen in the first 2 minutes, maybe try to get a little momentum going our way.
Good defense by.
Yeah, Alex thought that ball went out on Wilhelm. Bentonville will have it. That's Williams underneath his basket. That pass was intended for Dowda, but stolen by the Grizzlies. And stolen back. Well, Kyle Rail did all he could do there to try to get Dowda off balance, maybe miss a shot, but he got a foul and take a chance there because that was probably going to be a dunk.
Yeah, you know, the first defense possession you had, you do a good job on their big fella down low, get a turnover, and then you turn it right back over on your first possession. It just – you know, the Grizzlies only made 2 field goals in that third quarter, and the Tigers made 8. 3 of those were threes. And
you get some separation pretty quick when you do that.
Yeah, you can. And I'm going to keep saying it, Northside got good looks, they're just not falling.
Fouls on the Grizzlies, Enoch Slater. His second. Kamran Akbar back in for the Tigers.
Yeah, Shep's going to come in for Max. Oh, Shep took a lick right there.
He did.
Across the jaw, and it will be
Fouls on the Tigers, Kamran Akbar. His third.
Grizzly basketball, and that'll be Antoine. Well, inbound to Shep. Shep with no pressure into the front court. 6:53 to go. Down by 23. There comes 3. Alex Flake just short. And if he did get a tooth knocked out, you know he's got to be, his mouth's got to be throbbing. Kids are tough.
They are.
Enoch Slater guilty of the foul. Akbar at the line.
Kamran Akbar to the line to shoot 2.
definitely been lopsided. Bentonville shot so many more free throws.
Yep.
And the Grizzlies have good position there for Alex Flake to get the rebound off the miss from Akbar. Braden Simmons in for the first time tonight. 6'2" sophomore. Wilhelm back in the game.
Boy, he takes up a lot of space in that lane.
Yeah, he does. Later's 3 short.
Boy, just can't buy one, Buzz.
So Bentonville by 24 and playing like they just started the basketball game.
Especially they're playing good defense, moving the ball.
Got Wilhelm back in. Oh, nice assist to Simmons. So Simmons in the ball game for about 30 seconds. There's an and one here. But you got to say thank you to the big man, Simmons, for giving you that look.
So he can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass, lead fast breaks.
Too strong with the free throw. Now Wilhelm gets the ball. He's going to attract a lot of attention. It left Simmons open, and he got the and one. Just could not convert it. There we go. Nice pass to Alex Flake from Enoch Slater.
Fouls on Antoine Thomas for Northside. Cameron Akbar will go to the line to shoot 2. Checking in for the Tigers, number 1, Kate Truffles.
Dowda's going to get a break. Troffos is going to come in for him. 10 points on the night for Makai Dowda. But Dowda's a 6'6" senior. He'll be feeling some pain tomorrow. I mean, he'll obviously, things keep going the way they are now, they'll get the W, but he'll definitely know he's been in a ball game.
Good
nice
move.
drive.
Yes.
Antoine Thomas. 8 points tonight for Antoine.
That is so strong.
Yeah, Akbar with a quick move off the dribble was able to get the position, get into the baseline, and he was just quicker off the dribble.
Yep.
58-34, just under 5 minutes now. You going to work at the golf course tomorrow?
No, I think we're still closed.
Too wet?
Too wet, and some places still got snow and ice on it. And the next 2 nights are supposed to be down in the teens in the River Valley, so we may be closed all next week too.
Could be.
Yeah. But, that's the way it is this time of year in Arkansas.
I want to play golf. I really need it to be about 75.
Yeah.
No wind if I can have my way.
I don't know which is worse, to play in weather that's like 40 degrees or play in weather that's like 95.
For me, it's the 40-degree weather.
Well, not to me now. It's 95. Being old and fat like I am, it's easier on me in the 40-degree.
Well, for me, not hitting the ball solid, it hurts a lot worse.
Listen, I've seen you play. Don't start talking that to me, man. I've seen you play.
You can be honest then.
Well, yes, I can, and you can still stroke it for a man that's 29 years old.
Thank you for your.
But I'll tell you what, your son can sure smack it too.
Oh man,
he can.
You know how many pairs of shoes he's torn up of mine? I mean, I'm talking about. I'll get a brand new pair of shoes. He'll ask if he can borrow them. In one visit to the course, he tears the soles out of them.
Oh my goodness!
Slater for 3. Come on, Enoch.
You know, you look at this, you know, Bentonville up by 24, Northside down by 24, and both teams are still diving on the floor for loose balls. I like it.
You got to love the passion that the players have for it. Coaches are still coaching as hard as they were when the game started. And Coach Wilmath's trying to build.
Yeah.
You know, it's his first year as the Grizzly head coach. And, you know, he doesn't have the height that he needs, so that you have to do things different. You're going to have different strategy than you would if you could match up with some of these players. And the one you're looking at right now is the difference maker. He's 6'9", and like you said, he takes up a lot of space. Well, how do you defend that? It's hard to do. You know, Alex Flake's lost a tooth over it, I guess. I mean, I don't know if he took an elbow or what happened. But
I'm sure that was, or he hit his mouth on somebody's head, or it's.
Hosley will come in for Akbar. Wilhelm missed his first free throw. You know, to think about him, he's got a really soft shot, too.
He does.
But you give Cody enough time. Now Black for three. Go in.
Go.
Wilhelm there was no light between his foot and the floor to get that rebound.
You know, and two Northside guys bounced off of him like a pinball.
We see Flake and Enoch both crashing down on Wilhelm.
How quick was that?
But going back to Coach Wilmath, it's his first year, and you get what you get, you know, and he's got a lot of talent on this team. It's just that you have to try to win in different ways, and if those threes or those long-range twos aren't falling, it makes for a tough night. Right now you have 34 points, 35 points. It's hard to win.
Yeah,
I mean, your defense, you're just going to have a hard time holding a team like this to 35 points or less.
And you go a whole quarter and only make 2 shots. It's hard to win doing that against anybody.
But he'll build it.
Oh, he will.
And these guys are definitely, I mean, you can tell as Wilhelm just dominates the lane. These guys, you can tell that they enjoy playing for him. And I've watched their practices. I've talked to them off the court. And they love his passion, his love for the game. And they're close. And they'll have some good things happen this year. Shep knocked that 3 down. That's been the story of the night.
It has been. And they're not giving up. They're still playing hard. They're getting back on defense.
Gannett with 9 points, 3 threes. Shoot it. Take it, Shep. All right, Alex, here we go. Knock that down.
And it just looks like Bentonville's playing volleyball.
Yeah.
Out there tipping it till they can get control of it.
I guess Principal Carter and Rick Tender are going to head for the gate.
Safe trip home, fellas.
2:08 left in the game, down 64-35.
I don't know if that was a timeout or they called traveling first before the timeout.
Well, I don't know. Kane, did you see what happened?
It was to get the subs.
I got you.
Oh, okay. That's a signal too to get the subs in.
Yeah, we were watching Carter and Tender as they'll work their way to the door and say goodbye. Matt Blaylock and his family still here. Yep. Shelley, who's in charge of the Booster Club. And hey, if you get a chance, you need to join the Booster Club. That really helps all the athletic programs. We have a great booster club, and they have a lot of things available for you. And you need to check out the concession in the booster club where they have all their merchandise at Grizzly Arena at the next home game. Here comes another three, and Matt missed that one. Yeah, if you just turn this game on right now and watched the intensity of the players, you would never think, in and out right at the shot clock expiration, you would never think that at 64-35 and there's a minute 9 left. Trey Jones in the ball game. Trey actually started. Enoch with a miss. Under a minute to go.
Whoa. No.
Yeah, that was that was Taylor and Hosley got locked up.
I don't think that was anything malicious by either party.
Tigers will just dribble it out. Yep. We're going to end this one 64-35. A couple of bright spots early.
Yep.
But once the threes dried up, the lane was definitely dried up. Separation started, and really not a whole lot we could do about it. We are going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some final stats for points, and then we'll wrap this thing up.
This is Matthew Blaylock for Blaylock Heating and Air Conditioning. I was born, raised, and still live in Fort Smith. As a proud graduate of Fort Smith Northside High School, I would like to take this time to thank all the teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff that make the Fort Smith Public School District special. We are a partner in education with the district, and I urge you to support the students and educators in your community and invest in their futures. The students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, and go Grizzlies.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
64-35 was the final here in Bentonville against the Bentonville Tigers. So we're going to fall to 0-5 in the conference. They will go to 3-1. They'll play Rogers next. That'll be Tuesday. The next Tuesday for us will be at Maverick Arena, the Battle of Rogers Avenue.
Like that.
point production for the Tigers. Cameron Akbar had 11. Miles Grant had 9. Javen Williams had 11. Dowda had 10. Simmons had 2. Harry Ware had 3. Quinn Hosley had 3. Elijah Wilhelm had 16. For the Grizzlies, Derek Shepard had 7. Kyrell Black had 6. Antoine Thomas had 8. Enoch Slater had 3 threes tonight to give him 9. Alex Flake had 5. You know, if you look back at this game, and I think that you could say that defensively to hold them to 64 points, the talent that they have, on one hand is good, on the other hand they shot a lot of free throws, but you held the big guy to 16 points, and I think the most talented player on the floor is Javen Williams. You held him to 11. And a lot of that was in the first half.
Yeah,
so
I'm sorry, go
defensively, I think they did a good job, but there was just a lot of free throws.
Yeah, then the Grizzlies only shot 4 free throws in the second half.
Yeah, that's tough.
And they only had the same number of field goals made in the second half. And when you only make 4 field goals in a half and you give up 14, you get out field goal 14 to 4. It's going to be hard for any team to beat anybody when you don't score.
Yeah,
and
there was a lid on the go for us.
It was, and that's been their Achilles heel. They just off that much, and I could watch. I watched Coach Wilmoth on the sidelines, and like the Grizzlies will get a turnover, and then they'll get it into half court, and just as soon as they get the ball in the half court, they turn the ball over, and he's just
it's definitely frustrating.
Yeah, he is. He's frustrated, and I know the kids are frustrated too because I think Northside's better than 0-5. But it is what it is. They got to go back to work.
Yeah, and you got to think about this. Yeah, we are 0-5, but who are our losses to?
Yeah, good team.
Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville West. You know, we're going to go play Southside. We're going to go play Heritage. Hopefully we can get some wins there, you know, to try to get – those are confidence builders. But, you know, you can't win unless you play good.
That's right.
Regardless of who you're playing, but teams that we've played so far, I mean, it's been pretty tough. Kate, what have you got on tap for tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. You got any big plans? Are you going to be shooting hoops somewhere?
Yeah, we had practice at 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no sleeping in for you, huh?
No.
So you're going to try to sleep on the way back in the Grizzly Sports Network van?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, it's pretty comfortable. I think you'll probably be able to get some sleep. Jeff, what do you got on tap for tomorrow?
I'm going to see if I can find a Razorback game tomorrow and see if they can win one. And they're 0. They're speaking of being 0 for in conference. They're 0-4.
Yeah,
and
they need to win badly.
Yeah,
too.
they need to win real bad, and that's about it. I was glad I got my heater fixed. My downstairs heating unit went out. It's kind of cold downstairs, but
you got it fixed just in time.
Yeah, I got it fixed yesterday.
Yeah,
and so I was able to get a hold of a guy that's been a good friend of our family for a long time. And he came over and took care of me, and now everything's ready to go for this weekend.
Well, you know, if you live in Fort Smith or really in the vicinity of Fort Smith, you got to call Blaylock Heat and Air.
Yeah.
Have them come out and take care of you. I'm on a maintenance plan with them, and which was really good. They come out and check, make sure everything's good. Matt Blaylock owns that company. They do such a great job, and appreciate them looking out for me because I don't like being cold in the winter or hot in the summer.
No.
And they solve those problems for Buzz Sawyer. I promise you that.
Well, that's good to have somebody like that.
Sir.
This old boy's he's the nephew of a guy that Biggin graduated high school with, so Biggin likes to use him over there at the house anytime there's anything that goes wrong. So
well, that's in Ozark.
Yeah.
All right.
That's in Ozark, yeah.
Well, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Fort Smith Therapy. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast with all the issues we had in the girls' game. It was a struggle. It makes me tense, and I don't like not being able to give our viewers the best broadcast you can possibly have. So, again, I hope you can accept my apology for what went on in the first half of the girls' game. Speaking of the girls' game, they did get the win 56-42. We were down 10-6 after one, but we got it back in the second quarter to 31-21, up 41-35 in the third, and then, as I said, 56-42 was the final in that. JV girls lost theirs 45-41. Good game.
Yeah, it was.
Boy, there's a lot of good players on that JV game too.
Yes, there are.
JV team. And if you need to come out and watch them again, we're going to be in Fort Smith on Tuesday, and the 9th grade with Kane's team, and then the 9th grade girls. When's your next game? Is it Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
I think so.
Okay, we'll check the schedule and get that up on our website. But you need to watch those freshmen too. Those players are special. So the Grizzlies got a big future in front of them. Looking forward to watching these kids grow up, and we'll take Kane, get him something good to eat tonight, let him get some sleep for that 9 o'clock practice in the morning. Well, that's going to wrap it up here in Bentonville. Grizzlies lose this one 64-35. We'll be at Southside Maverick Arena this coming Tuesday for the Battle of Rogers Avenue. We hope to see you there. Stay cool, and if you need heat and air done, call the Blaylocks and have them come out and take care of you. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside Jeff Harris and Kane. We'll saying goodbye from Bentonville.